Adaram say, whenever I leave the house, and on whatever thing my eyes fall on,
وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما
Allah Ta'ala says, Wallahu yuhibbu as-sabirin. Allah Ta'ala is liefde aan diegene.
School governing body of South Coast Madrasa.
وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا.
This event is brought to you by Journey of the Spirit in conjunction with the MSA Union. It's about bringing some of the international stars that we brought from across the world. It's a supplementary event to a cruise that we hosted from the 30th of January to the 2nd of February from the Portuguese islands to Durban Harbour, and obviously returning to Durban Harbour on the 2nd of February. And because these artists were here, we asked, as Journey of the Spirit, we asked the MSA Union whether they would like to host these artists for the MSA Union as benefit, and they willingly agreed, and we therefore have a superb lineup this evening of great artists.
Hello, I'm Azim Jamal. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I am the founder and CEO of Corporate Sufi Worldwide, Inc. I'm going to be talking about that each student is nature's greatest miracle. They're all very unique, very special, and they are very, very powerful. And I'm going to talk about how they can tap into that enormous power they have within themselves.
So I said, my name is Ustam from Mayfair, and I studied here at WITS, and I'm back to do my master's now, inshallah, and it's really good to be involved with the MSA. Often I'll go to weddings and you just hear uncles complaining about the youth not doing anything, and you know what, the biggest problem is this, and the biggest problem is that, and I think it's really good that like young people have decided to do something, take the initiative, give up some of their time, instead of just like smoking hookah pipe and chilling on the lawns, playing tani all day. They get involved and try to organize events like this. So thank you for coming out. Without you, none of this would be possible. Yeah?
I'm also a member of WITS MSA and currently a student doing my BSc in physiotherapy. My name is Naima Hussein Al-Kut. As you can hear by the surname, I'm not from Mayfair. Partly Egyptian and also from Johannesburg. Just to reiterate what Aslam has said, it's constant emphasis about, the youth are going down, they're not making an effort, they just sit around Saturday night, Rosebank, hopefully nothing worse than that, but this is what the youth are actually doing. Here's a chance for you to see MSA Union, the national body, which covers 23 campuses across South Africa, 23 different MSA committees that are actually doing something to make a difference, at least on the campus, for the Muslim students and beyond that. So I hope you have an interesting night tonight to enjoy. We have an amazing lineup of artists tonight, from Omar Regan to Zain Bika to Hussein Kala and many more still to come.
Cool. There are some announcements.
Just so formalities, please can we switch off all cell phones? However, feel free to tweet and post on Instagram and whatever else.
It might be a little bit difficult to tweet on Instagram when your phones are off, so you can just put it on silent and that would be fine too.
If I see lights flashing, let's hope you're marketing our event. Also, bathrooms, if you exit, turn left for ladies, turn right for the men. Upstairs, there'll be salah facilities during the Isha break. Snacks and refreshments, as we all love, will be sold outside in the entrance, as you all may have seen. And just general etiquette, I think we all know.
Okay, so I think we've kept you waiting long enough. We're going to start off with a song just to get everybody in the right frame of mind, just to get the feeling of, up here for like spiritual upliftment, and to hear some like lovely words being said and songs being sung, some beautiful voices to filter through our ears and into our hearts, inshallah. So the first nasheed artist that will come up will be Uncle Hussein Kala. I call him uncle, I probably shouldn't, he might be offended by that. But he is an uncle. In my mind, anyone older than 26 is an uncle. So Uncle Hussein Kala will be coming up, and he'll be starting with the song, and then we're going to have the presentation by Azim Jamal. Super uncle, because he's way over that. Okay.
So we'll hand you over to Hussein Kala.
And his lovely daughter,
Uncle Hussein.
Uncle Hussein Kala, and his lovely daughter Sumaya.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Praise be to Allah, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds. Peace, blessings and salutations upon our beloved Prophet and Master Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his companions, and all those who strive to follow in the noble footsteps. And I ask for a small favor. These lights are so bright, I can't see anything. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, so it's indeed an honor for us to be here this evening, and we have my daughter Sumaya, who's going to be joining me on this first nasheed. And we live in an age where everybody's searching for role models. You know, as parents, you know, we have ideas of who we're role modeling, and we have ideas of, you know, who we think our kids should be role modeling. As students, you know, we role model other students, and we role model, you know, soccer stars and cricket stars and that kind of thing. And alhamdulillah, we've been blessed as Muslims to have the most noble role model, mentor, leader, teacher, and that is, we find that in our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this first song is called Be Like Muhammad, and I pray that all of us can sincerely strive to follow his example and enjoy following his example. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Muhammad is my guide, Muhammad is my teacher, Muhammad my beloved Rasulullah. Muhammad is my friend, Muhammad is my hero, Muhammad is my leader, the servant of Allah. Muhammad the kind, Muhammad the compassionate, Muhammad always smile, beloved of Allah. Muhammad the brave, Muhammad is the one, he's the seal of the prophets of Allah. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, read my Quran just like you. Wanna be like you in everything I do. You are the closest to Allah. I wanna smile like you, breathe like you, read my salah just like you. Wanna be like you in everything I do. Ya Rasulallah. Muhammad is the light, Muhammad so gentle, Muhammad the radiant creation of Allah. Muhammad the humble, Muhammad so generous, Muhammad the faithful, the closest to Allah. Muhammad the honest, Muhammad the considerate, Muhammad the loving friend of Allah. Muhammad the trusted, Muhammad is the one, the last messenger of Allah. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, read my Quran just like you. Wanna be like you in everything I do. You are the closest to Allah. I wanna smile like you, breathe like you, read my salah just like you. Wanna be like you in everything I do. Ya Rasulallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Muhammad Rasulullah. Be like Muhammad, live like Muhammad, see like Muhammad did. Be like Muhammad and live like Muhammad and give like Muhammad gave. Muhammad the shepherd, Muhammad the orphan, Muhammad ibn Abdullah protected by Allah. Muhammad al-Bashir, Muhammad al-Nadir, he spread the deen of Islam. Shafiullah, Habibullah, Nabiullah, Rasulullah, Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. Ya Rasulallah. Shafiullah, Habibullah, Nabiullah, Rasulullah, Khalilullah, the friend of Allah. Ya Rasulallah. Shafiullah, Habibullah, Nabiullah, Rasulullah, Khalilullah, the sallallahu Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inshallah, we'll be back. Enjoy the rest of the show. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, next up we've got the speaker that I know at least one of my friends came out specifically to see. It's Mr. Azim Jamal. So Azim Jamal has started a company, he's a co-founder of a company called Corporate Sufi, which fascinated me from the get-go. Something about him? Oh, your mic is dead. Okay, so Azim Jamal went from being an accountant of money to an accountant of life. That's one of the taglines that he uses in his speeches. He's spoken to millions of people all over the world. One other thing that's really amazing about him is that in 2005 and in 2008, this guy outsold Harry Potter on Amazon.com. So I was quite amazed when I heard that. I think to do that is quite an amazing feat. So I'm sure he's got some very, very valuable things to tell us. And if your mic is not working?
I think I'm back. Well, that was all good, but hey. So we leave you with Brother Azim Jamal to inform us more and inspire us more.
Each one of you here, without exception, is nature's greatest miracle. Nobody walks like you, nobody talks like you, nobody thinks like you, nobody laughs like you, nobody sleeps like you. You are so unique, so special. One of my favorite authors, Og Mandino, says, none can duplicate your handwriting. None can make your chisel mark. None can sell like you. You're so special. Even if you do a brush stroke, nobody can copy that. So you're unique, you're special, and you're very, very powerful. But where is your power?
صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه.
Where is your power? It's a question. Where is your power? Have a guess. Where is your power? In your head? Okay, your power is in your head. Where else is your power? Sorry? Faith. Your power is in your faith. Your power is in your head. Your thoughts. Where is your power? In your muscles. Okay, fair enough. Where else is your power? Yes. Say it loudly. In your mind, fair enough. Yes? In your tongue? Okay. Anybody else? Bottom line, yes, go ahead. Sorry? In your choices. Okay. Bottom line is, your power is not outside you. Your power is inside you. Your power is not without you. Your power is within you. Your power is not external. Your power is internal. External power is overpowering. Internal power is empowering. External power is temporary, comes and goes. Internal power is permanent. External power is limited. Internal power is unlimited. So how do you tap into this enormous power you're born with? So in my very short talk today, I'm going to give you 5 commitments you can make to tap into your power within. And these 5 commitments are embodied in the word power. P-O-W-E-R. The letter P stands for power of giving. The more you give, the more you have. The more you give, the more you create. The more you give, the more you innovate. The more you give, the more you find. The more you give, the more you receive. So when you become a giver, you tap into your genius. Because every human being actually doesn't need much to be happy. We think we need so many things to be happy. But the reality is we need very little to be happy. So why would you tap into your genius? Why would you tap into your power within? The reason you tap into your power within, because you can make a difference to other people. And you can create a better world. And when you do that, you tap into your genius. So, in the case of students, how can you give? Become a member of this society. Give your time. Go to some employers and give your time and volunteer your time. You know what will happen? And when you volunteer your time, you work so hard, you blow them away. So they will say, if this guy is, or this lady, or this girl, or boy is working so hard, and I'm not even paying them, what will happen if I pay them? You got a job. By taking leadership positions in different organizations, you learn leadership skills. You learn interpersonal skills. You learn communication skills, which come in very handy as you go forward in life. So when you come forward and start to give your time, your knowledge, your wisdom, your resources, you bring abundance. Close your fist. Just close your fist. Don't hit anybody. And now, if I give you something, can you receive? Now open your fist and give. Now if I give you something, can you receive? Yeah? So the more you give, the more you can attract. A cow which stops giving milk cannot create more milk. A sheep which has wool and doesn't give wool cannot create more wool. A tree which has a fruit and nobody takes it, it falls down and rots. A river which stops flowing stagnates, dies. When you stop giving, you stop living. So that's the first commitment. Give more. Power of giving, P. O stands for open. Open your birthday gift. What do I mean? You are born with a gift, but you never open it. People die never opening their gift because they don't know what the gift is. I failed all my exams in school. I was the worst scientist you can imagine. I did well in accounting. I had 3 degrees in accounting. I did my ACCA, my Charter of Financial Planning degree, and my CPA. But today I don't do accounting. And I'm 100 times better as a speaker, as an author, as a coach than I was an accountant. I was a lousy scientist. I was a good accountant. But I found my birthday gift at the age of 43. I'm 60 now, even though I look 40, but I'm 60. But I found my gift at 43, so it's never too late. The sooner you find your birthday gift, the more genius you become in your life. So don't settle as a student and do things that you don't enjoy, that you're not good at, because the chances are you will not be successful because you don't have a passion in what you're doing. When you find what you have a passion for, a natural gift, it's like you putting Lionel Messi, the best striker in the world, in goalkeeping. What will happen to him? He's 5'1", be the worst goalkeeper you can imagine. And yet he's one of the best strikers in the world. So don't settle for something that you're not very good at. So second commitment, to tap into your power within, open your birthday gift. The letter W stands for have a winning attitude. Have a winning attitude. One day I was coaching my son Tawfiq in soccer, and he plays midfield, and I said, pass the ball to me. And he was passing the ball to me on my chest. So I was telling Tawfiq, if you hit the ball in the chest, the defender will save it. Hit it a bit higher, so a center forward can head the ball and score. So he kept hitting the ball on my chest. I said, Tawfiq, no. Keep your eyes up and hit the ball near my head. And you hit the ball on my chest. So the more I made him try to hit the ball near my head, the more he hit the ball here. Until I gave up. I said, Tawfiq, not working. We'll try next time. So next day I went to his soccer practice, and his coach was making him do the same drill I was making him do, with one exception. His coach was making him hit the ball on a fence, a baseball fence, 10 times higher than the head. And I said, you see, Tawfiq, you didn't listen to me. Now how are you going to hit the ball there when you can't hit the ball here? So I'm smiling at him, realizing you don't listen to your dad, now you're in trouble. So he keeps the ball back, he goes back, and he hits the ball. He hits the ball right almost the top of the fence, 10 times higher than the head. Not once, not twice, 3 times. I was blown away. He couldn't hit the ball here, now he's hitting the ball there. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Why could he hit the ball so high and he couldn't hit the ball here? Sorry? His aim changed. When you aim low, you reach low. When you aim high, you reach high. A mulberry leaf touched by the genius of man becomes silk. A field of clay touched by the genius of man becomes a castle. A cypress tree touched by the genius of man becomes a shrine. A cut of sheep's hair touched by the genius of man becomes a garment for a king. If a leaf or a wood or a hair or a clay can multiply 100, yea, 1,000-fold, why cannot I do the same with the clay that bears my name? I have unlimited potential. Only a small amount of my brain do I use. Only a partly amount of my muscles do I flex. We have enormous power, but we got to believe. And this quote is from Ogmandino about the mulberry leaf. So yes, we have it, but we got to aim high. As a student, if you aim low, my friends, you're going to reach low. There is no ifs, there is no buts, there is no ends about it. That's W. To tap into your power within, have a winning attitude. You walk it, you talk it, you sleep it, you breathe it, you die it. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy to invite victory. The letter E in power stands for enlightened persistence. You persist till you succeed. You persist till you succeed. And you keep on persisting till you succeed. But if you're chasing the wrong goals, exit. Make sure your persistence is enlightened. If you're going from Johannesburg to Durban, and if you're a map going to Maputo, you ain't gonna reach Durban. No matter how fast you go, no matter how positive you think. So make sure where you're going is where you want to go. So when you reach there, you don't find where have I got, where have I become. Remember, in your journey to tap into your power within, you will face enormous challenges. You will face enormous struggles. You will face enormous obstacles. Don't turn your back to them. Don't say, why me? You know what you say? Why not me? Why not me? Because no obstacles, no success. No hurdles, no success. No challenges, no success. The bigger the challenge, the bigger the success. The bigger the hurdle, the bigger the success. So, hurdles and struggles are part and parcel of success. And they allow you to tap into your genius. Because if you don't have hurdles, you never tap into your genius. You never tap into your power within. And finally, the letter R in power stands for rejuvenation. Rejuvenation. Every day you wake up and say, today is my birthday, I'm born today. A new day, a fresh day. I start afresh every day with a focus, with a vigor, with energy. And I start my day with an hour of power. 20 minutes exercise, 20 minutes meditation and prayer, and 20 minutes reading something uplifting. Done something for my body, something for my mind, something for my soul. I start my day with a bang. That 1 hour I invest in the morning significantly enhances my next 23 hours. I'm dynamic, I'm energetic, I'm fulfilled. And where you find this hour from? Sleep an hour early at night. Instead of watching television and flicking channels, sleep early, wake up early. And start your day with a bang. Rejuvenate yourself. When people look at you, they don't feel you're a dead duck. You feel like you're something, man. I'm in business, I'm working, I got energy, and I'm not a dead duck. So you want to rejuvenate yourself constantly because that's how you tap into your genius. That's how you tap into your power within. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else believes in you. If you think small, you remain small. If you go to the ocean with 1 bucket, guess what? How much water will you get? Just 1 bucket? The ocean has no water? You went with 1 bucket. When you believe in yourself, the whole world believes in you. So, you're a miracle. Let nobody tell you you're no good.
صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه.
Let nobody tell you you're not good, because you are a miracle. When I was failing my exams in school, people thought I was no good. That was not true. I was no good in science, but I was good in accounting, and I'm brilliant at what I do now. So not being good in science doesn't mean I'm a gone case. Nobody's a gone case. And all of us here, we are all leaders. And the leadership is about tapping into other people's genius, believing in them, inspiring them, coaching them, mentoring them. Okay, to sum up, you're a miracle. There is nobody like you in the entire world. There never was, there never will be. Nobody walks like you, talks like you, thinks like you. Don't try to be somebody else. Because if you try to be somebody else, you will always be second best somebody else. Don't try to be somebody else. Everybody else is taken. Be yourself. Be your authentic, powerful self. Then you are magic. There'll be a twinkle in your eye. Your brows will unwrinkle. Your heart will open. There'll be a smile on your face. And there'll be an echo in your voice. You'll be magnetic, energetic, because you are who you are. The miracle. And make those 5 commitments in the word power. P for power of giving. The more you give, the more you have. O, open your birthday gift. Shine your light and inspire others to shine their light. W, have a winning attitude. Aim high to reach high. E is for enlightened persistence. Persist till you succeed. But if you're chasing the wrong goals, exit. And R is for rejuvenation. Rejuvenate your body, rejuvenate your mind, rejuvenate your spirit, and go for it. And I'll end with a quote by Oliver Wendell Holmes, where he says, "What lies before you and what lies behind you are tiny matters. What lies before you and what lies behind you are tiny matters. What really matters is what lies within you." Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Before we do go, and I saw you were all wowed by the performance of my brother, friend, mentor that I spent many days with over the last few days, Azim Jamal. I'm sure many of you would like to hear more of him, and unfortunately he departs our shores. He goes to Cape Town on Friday, and then he departs on Saturday for Tanzania. So Azim, when can we see you next in South Africa?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a full day talk with Brian Tracy, my colleague. Brian Tracy, one of the best in the world in what he does. And we are both doing a full day on May 29 at the Senton Convention Center. There will be about 5,000 people there. And the promoters are here, and they've agreed to give out 20 free tickets. So if you email at ABEM, A-B-E-M, A for Apple, B for Ball, E for England, M for Mother, .co.za, the first 20 people who email them at the contact us will get a free ticket for the event. So I look forward to seeing you there on 29th of May this year at the Senton Convention Center. She's already typing.
I noticed that. I was about to say, people already pulling out their cell phones. Where's this technology gone? Thank you so much, Azim. Look forward to seeing you. That's Azim Jamal. I'm not going to take up much of your time. There's much more interesting people and fascinating people. I pale into insignificance compared to some of our guests and lineup here this evening. Just very quickly, you're probably wondering, well, every one of us know about the MSA Union, and you're probably wondering, what is this journey of the Spirit? Aspire, engage, and enhance. Very simply, in 2 or 3 minutes, it was a concept that was developed to create an alternative and networking forum for the Muslim community in various forms. One of the forms it did take in, hence the reason we have some of the special guests that are joining us this evening, is in the form of a cruise with an Islamic ethos. That cruise happened on Friday. We departed on Friday, the 30th of January. We arrived back Monday morning. I'm still feeling a bit wobbly, so please excuse me. But I tell you what, it was an absolutely amazing experience. All the food was completely halal for the first time on the MSC Opera. We had the inspectors from the Islamic Council of South Africa supervising its kitchens. So in Islamic ethos is perhaps you're thinking, okay, the food's halal, they'll have prayer facilities. Yes, that was also there. What was for me personally the highlight around the specific cruise, the Journey of the Spirit that happened over the last weekend, was the value add for our Muslim patrons. So we separated it into various segments. We separated it into an intellectual segment, and there we had the likes of Professor Samadoda Fikeni, who's the head of politics at UNISA, Azim Umar, who's the business director at SAICA, and we also had Abdullah Varacha, who's a global strategist. And they basically, what they done is they gave us an insight into South Africa 2015 and beyond. We then had a motivational segment, and we were very pleasured and honored and privileged to have Azim Jamal join us specifically for the cruise itself. On the Saturday evening, we had a comedy evening, Compliments of Umar Reagan. You'll hear a lot more of him tonight, and I'll tell you what, you will be in laughter. Promise you. He's very funny. He's one of the funniest comedians you'll ever meet. We also had an Nasheed evening. We had the likes of Khalid Barrozi from France. He joined us from France. We had Zain Bika, Rashid Bika, Hussein Kala, and Sheikh Nur Aswad, Sheikh Fakhruddin Uwaisi. Very quickly, finally, we had, for me, the highlight of the entire cruise was we had the Fajr Salah on the uppermost deck of the ship. And after that, we had Sheikh Nur Aswad rendering beautiful dhikr for us as the sun broke into its rise. Absolutely amazing. I tell you what, my words cannot describe it. The English language has no words to describe that sort of feeling. We also had a Jummah on the deck for the first time on any of the MSC cruises. There was a Jummah that we had on the deck. So we hope you'll join us the next time we do have a Journey of the Spirit. And shukran for your time. I'm sure you'll enjoy the remainder of the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Fahim.
It's okay.
Okay, next up we've got our second Nasheed artist for the night. His name is Khalid Belhouzi, and he is right here. So just a little bit about Khalid. He is from Morocco. He was born in Casablanca, and he later moved to Lyon in France. He was the lead singer of a Nasheed group called Badr, and now he's started a solo career. So I'll leave it to him to wow you with his amazing voice. Side note, his nickname is Bulbul, which means nightingale because of his beautiful voice, and my surname is Bulbulia because once upon a time, my ancestors had beautiful voices, and that got lost somewhere along the way. Okay, I'll leave it up to him.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Alhamdulillah. I'm sorry, I don't speak English. شوية عربية. You speak Arabic? إن شاء الله سأبدأ بالبردة إن شاء الله. ظلمت سنة من أحيا الظلام إلى أن اشتكت قدماه الضر من ورمه. أوكي بسم الله. ظلمت سنة من أحيا الظلام إلى أن اشتكت قدماه الضر من ورم وشد من سغاب أحشاءه وطوى تحت الحجارة كشحا مترف الآلام محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين فريقين من عرب ومن عجم والحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته كل هول من الأهوال مقتحم نبينا الآمر الناهي فلا أحد أبر من قولنا منه ولا نعم دعا إلى الله فالمستمسكون به مستمسكون حبل غير منفصم والصلاة والسلام على الرسول المصطفى على الرسول والسلام الهاشمي فاق النبيين في خلق وفي خلق ولم يدانوه في علم ولا كرم وكلهم من رسول الله ملتمس خرفا من البحر أو رشفا من الديان كرم بخلق نبي زانه خلق بالحسن مشتمل بالبشر متسم كالزهر في ترف والبدر في شرف والبحر في كرم والدهر في نبينا الأمير الناهي فلا أحد أبر من قول الآمن ولا نعم دعا إلى الله فالمستمسكون به مستمسكون حبل غير منفصم الصلاة والسلام على الرسول المصطفى الصلاة والسلام على النبي الهاشمي محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم والحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل هول من الأهوال مقتحم فاق النبيين في خلق وفي خلق ولم يدانوه في علم ولا كرم نبينا الآمر الناهي فلا أحد أبر من قول الآمن ولا نعم دعا إلى الله فالمستمسكون به مستمسكون حبل غير منفصم الصلاة والسلام على الرسول المصطفى الصلاة والسلام على النبي الهاشمي الصلاة والسلام على الرسول المصطفى الصلاة والسلام على النبي الهاشمي يا نبي يا نبي يا نبي. Thank you very much.
صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما صلوا عليه.
The last song inshallah برده محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم والحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته لكل هول من الأهوال مقتحم. بسم الله. والفارقين من عرب ومن عجم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا يا واسع الكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا يا واسع الكرم إننا بك يا علي يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا مولاي صل وسلم سلم دائما أبدا على النبي وأهل البيت كلهم مولاي صل وسلم سلم دائما أبدا على النبي وأهل البيت كلهم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته كل هول من الأهوال مقتحم هو الحبيب الذي ترجى شفاعته كل هول من الأهوال مقتحم Thank you. Thank you. The last song, inshallah, طلع البدر علينا. بسم الله. طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع ما دعا لله داع أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا يا خير ذا مرحبا يا خير ذا إمام الأولياء ختام الأنبياء
رحمة أرسلت منقذا بعد الضياع منقذا بعد الضياع إمام الأولياء ختام الأنبياء رحمة أرسلت منقذا بعد الضياع منقذا بعد الضياع نور أمن وسلام نور حق ويقين ساقه الله إلينا رحمة للعالمين رحمة للعالمين شمس أنت بدر أنت نور فوق نور أنت مصباح الزمان يا حبيبي يا رسول يا حبيبي يا رسول طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع ما دعا لله داع أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة رحمة أرسلت مرحبا يا خير الأذان. Thank you very much. Inshallah, the last song for my wife. Jazakumullah bikhair. I speak English, very good. يا خير زوجة أنعمني الله بها هي في قلبي وبكل مالي أفديها. بسم الله. زوجة ألهمني الله بها هي في قلبي بكل مالي أفديها صابرة عاملة مؤمنة أشهد الله أني راض عنها وعهد الله أن أكون مخلصا وعهد الله أن أكون وفيا وعهد الله أمام كل أقاربنا وعهد الله أمام كل عشيرتنا اليوم عرسنا كوني صديقتي وأختي أختي وكل ما تشائين قاسميني أحزاني وكل ما تعاني حين يسيل دمعك ويصير قلبك عليل أمسحها بروحي وكياني وعيد اليوم عرسنا في كل يوم يزداد شوقي لك رفيقة دربي جمالك يسمو في عيني سبحان من صورك وأهداني إياك يا أغلى نعمة وهبني الله أنت وعيد الله وعيد الله وعيد الله وعيد الله وعيد الله وعيد اليوم عرسنا وعيد الله وعيد الله. Thank you very much.
صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما حتى تنالوا جنة ونعيما 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 صلوا عليه